pace as the third period is about to go. Here we go. Period number 3 is underway as the puck is dropped. 2/3 of the way to the finish line in this one for regulation time. Cheryl, how do you view it?
France is fortunate to still be in this game here, James. They're in the third period. Their shot volume is low, but they still have an opportunity to get back in and even win it. They have to have an attack mentality, look to not only possess the puck, but to drive the paint. They've got to be harder in the tougher areas.
The Shadows gain possession in their own end. Greco stick handling in his own zone. And that's deflected. Takes control of the puck. Takes the feed ahead from the left side. France has got the puck in the defensive end. And there we go. Icing is the call. We're still in the early stages of this period. Just one goal separating these two teams as we sit with a 3-2 lead. Good job tangling up his opponent here. And the puck hops out of the offensive zone. They'll be forced to regroup. Moves it quickly over to Bruns. Scores! And we are back to even.
Yeah, tie game now, James. I really like the energy that they've showed throughout the game, but now it's about channeling the energy they've just created and doing something with it. Well, he certainly looks frustrated after letting that goal in, James. It's almost like a fielder in baseball. If you touch it, you should be able to stop it, and he gets a big chunk of that one. Unfortunately, it goes in the netting.
Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Takes it into the slot, and he elects to explore his options. France has got a hold of the puck. Broken up at center. The Commandos have it from their own end. Quick pass to Walker. And now it's over to Michael. That's some smart heads-up defensive play by Brant. The Shadows will play it from the defensive zone. Moves the puck to Almquist. Into the corner now. The Commandos have a hold of it in the defensive zone. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. The Shadows have it in the offensive zone. And there's the save. And he sidesteps the check there. Shot! Scores! The go-ahead goal!
Well, the game is all about timing here, James, and now they're in front, so these next few shifts are critical. They want to play with a ton of energy and keep their opponent guessing. When you have speed and numbers off of the rush, you push your opponent back. Some sagging D that opens up space to move the puck either in front or shoot it, James. I just love the play off the rush here.
Lincoln needs to convert on one of these scoring chances, and they've had a lot of them tonight, but they still find themselves down in period 3. Shot! Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
I've really enjoyed this game tonight, James. It's been tight, it's been fast-paced, defensively structured, and you never know which way it's going to end. Walker's having himself a multiple-point game tonight, James, and it's almost as if he wants the puck. And yeah, there's a difference tonight. He's playing on his toes. He's calling for the puck. There's more communication. The body language is great. Everything he's doing is generating a vibe for his team and his line mates. He's been outstanding.
Into the offensive end now. From the back of the cage with the puck. France is trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Blocked in front. Passes it over to Almquist. Pumps it away in his own end. Passes it over. Can't connect on the shot. France has got it in their own zone. Loses the coverage there. Beautiful stop.
France made a great save on that last play, taking away a high-danger chance because of his ability to anticipate and know where the shooter's coming from.
Past the halfway mark of this period, fans have been treated to a fun one tonight. Lots of offense. It's 4-3. Picks up the puck in his own end. Forces the turnover in the neutral zone. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Quick speed down low. Huge steal in his own end. Moves the puck across to Greco. Feeds it over. Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Scores! And we have time! It's a new game here in the third!
How quickly the game can change. You can be chasing it, then all of a sudden you're back to evens, James, and guess what? The momentum, it's now in their favor. Anytime you're in the slot area, you know that you're not going to have much time. That's why a quick wrister to the net can often do the damage. It's buried.
And off the draw, they win the faceoff. Here's a chance to make something happen inside the neutral zone. Big time stop.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle. Alexander's dialed in right now. Just have a look at that last save. He has been moving extremely well in his crease to be able to get to position to make that save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, we are all tied up in this one. Grabs it in his own end. Quick feed to Walker. The Commandos have it now. Exploring options here inside the defensive zone. With possession along the wall. There's an injection of energy with that hit. Gets in front of it.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. And I mean, that's just an explosive hit. Gets the job done.
Officials ready to drop the puck and get things back underway. Puck scooped up by Greco. Puts it on net. Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Alexander. Under a minute to play in this dandy. Into the corner of the attacking area. Good stand-up hit on the play. There's another hit, and you get a sense that this was a game plan to go after him tonight here, Cheryl.
Well, he certainly has a bullseye or target on his back, James.
Can't keep a hold of it as he's jostled off the puck. Poked away. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Flush from the point. Oh, what a save on the clapper. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Here they come on the attack. France is looking to break out of their own end. Looking for space inside the D zone. At center ice now. He grabs the puck. And it's broken up by a nice defensive use of the stick. Well, there you go. We played 60 minutes of regulation hockey, and we still don't have a decisive winner, so we're going to get a little bonus time. It's overtime. Buckle up. Get ready, because OT is next. Are you hashtagging overtime challenge on social media? Because they're ready to get it underway. Puck is dropped, both sides looking for that golden goal here. Nice pass back. Good check, frees the puck up. Sends a pass over. Lincoln Pinks moves ahead with the puck. Drives Drives it to the crease. Francis got the puck inside the defensive zone. Works it across to Michael. Lincoln Pinks looks to break out in their own end. Moves behind the net. Some solid defensive work in their own end with the poke check. Here's a pass to the middle. Oh, and they couldn't complete that.
Guns has that shot intact.
Game on a stick. Scores! Turn out the lights. This one's over. They needed overtime, but what an effort. Welcome back, everyone. Well, the gauntlet has been thrown down. The challenge laid. Who's up for it? Time to find out. We are just seconds away now from puck drop. And here we go. The game's underway. Sends the pass over. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. And a good solid hit on that play. Sends one up to Greco. The Shadows take it along the wall. Here's a shot. Turned aside with the glove by Alexander.
Well, that's an impressive hit early in the game here, James. You know what that says to me? Engagement. It says, I am engaged. I want to dictate the pace of play of this game.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. We've still got zeros on the board. Scoops up the puck here. Francis got it in their own zone. And that's off a stick. And now he tries to get it across to Bruns. Laying the body. Swatted away with the stick in the defensive zone. Scoops up the puck now. From the right side, they gain the zone. Handles the puck at the point. Lincoln-Pinks takes possession of center. Oh, no! Look as it goes off the outside of the post.
So frustrating when you don't get the bounces and you just miss as that one goes off the pipe. You gotta wonder, you get the opening goal. The momentum's all in your favor.
And he's able to handle that one. And now he moves it quickly to Bruns. And he slides it quickly to Michael. Right up the gut into the offensive end. Oh, caught him with his head down.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
Moves it to Walker. Walker save! Lincoln-Pinks gains a hold of the puck against the boards. The Shadows looking against the half wall. Feeds it down low. Here he is, shot right in front. Shuts him down. Alexander's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle.
Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You got to love it. You have to have great timing, and you got to know when your opponent's vulnerable.
Inching closer to the midway mark of this period. Still scoreless in this one. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers strummed up. Grabbed along the boards by Walker. Moves around along the half wall. Too many bodies in the way. Lincoln-Pinks takes hold of the puck. Now a quick pass to Greco. Here's a shot. Beat the goaltender, but couldn't beat the post. Sends it quickly to Bruns. Lincoln-Pinks has possession of the puck in the offensive end. Alexander's going to give everyone a chance to breathe and hang on to the puck. More than half the period has expired. We're still scoreless. The Shadows win the draw and they go on the attack here in the offensive zone. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. Francis gained possession along the boards. And he takes the pass. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Working the puck deep inside their own end. Moves inside! Misses! What a chance to open the scoring there!
Well, it's a scoreless game here, James. It's defensively tight, so he had a real opportunity that was missed on that shot.
Nice stop by Alexander.
This is just great puck control to put the puck to the corner. No second shot opportunity.
Walker's got the puck in his own zone. The Shadows gain control of the puck. Pushes it across to Almquist. Denied by Alexander. France has got control of it now from their own end. Grabs the puck. Long lead pass into the open ice.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Gets in the lane with the body. Grabs the puck here at the blue line. France is looking to break out. And now he angles it across to Michael. Coughs it up at center. He hit along the boards, and those walls are rattling.
When you're along the wall, you gotta have your head up. You better be good in small spaces, and you can't get out of the way of this thunderous hit, though, because it was lined up perfectly here, James. He knew exactly what he was going to do, and he finished right through the wall.
And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. Still zeros on the board as we are now underway in the second. Well, we've seen a pretty good sample size already played thus far. Cheryl, your assessment.
France has got to make sharper passes with the puck. I mean, there's been no execution. It's really been a jumble in the neutral zone, and they really can't find their footing. They're lucky this is a scoreless game.
Feeds the puck to Almquist. Here's a chance! And that one's stopped. Oh, and a misfire as that goes right out of the zone. France has got a hold of the puck now. Denies him in front.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
Great defensive effort with the stick. The Commandos will play it in their own end. Tries to get the puck to Bruns. Grabs it in his own end. Oh, we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The officials were all over that. And let's see what the definitive call is on the ice.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
France has won the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Textbook stop by Brown. Takes that pass back at the point. Moves the puck along the half wall. He's got a little jump. All alone. Not sure what happened there.
Well, yeah, it looks like he was going left, then he was going right, but his inability to convert because he ran out of room.
The Shadows get a hold of it. To the low slot. Oh, wow, look at this. Moves the puck. Slides that one right across the blue line. Borchardt's got the puck, and he's going to hang on. Chance to reset here on the draw on this man advantage. And there's a little help from your friends right there from off the wing coming up with the puck. Fantastic save!
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
And a great save!
This is just a fantastic drive to the net here, James. I love his stick placement relative to his body position. This is a textbook shield to get the shot off.
And it's a quick pass to Michael. Lincoln-Pinks has it in the defensive end. From his own end, he picks up the puck. And he takes the dish. Here's a short pass to Bruns. Great positioning by the defender. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. He got all of that hit on the play. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Sends it over to Bruns. Bruns has got the puck in the defensive end. And he takes the feed. Oh, and some smooth skating to lose the defender there. And he came up with a solid stop on that play. Takes the puck into the corner of the offensive end. Takes it right in the chest.
There's a ton of pace to this game right now, and both teams trying to dictate with quick counters and how they're skating off the puck extremely fast, which is generating a ton of speed. And it's a track meet, trading chances at both ends.
The Commandos start with the puck in their own end. They try to maintain possession inside the defensive zone. Hit on the play.
Oh, and that's bone crushing, and guess what? There's going to be a stoppage in play, James, because that broke a pane of glass. Well, I love what he's trying to do here, James. He wants to separate the body from puck, and that's exactly what you got to do. You got to play with a competitive edge and an intensity.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here inside the offensive zone. Francis got the puck. Sends it ahead to Bruns. Jostling for the puck, and he loses control. Lincoln-Pinks plays it against the boards. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Walker. And he slides it quickly to Bruns. Look out. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Under his hit in the wall. Handles the puck. From the blue line. Oh, what a save in front.
The shot's coming from the middle of the ice, and he hit has some beat on it, but he's ready and waiting for it. He's to position, and he makes the save.
And he gets that one too. Wow.
On the sequence of saves, I love how strong he is in his set positioning here, James. You can see that he gets square to the shooter, and that makes the second save easier.
Big face-off coming up here in the offensive zone.
Well, after that last shift with sustained pressure, you know that the goaltender is fatigued. You got to find ways to get pucks to the net.
Locks it into the offensive zone. Lincoln-Pinks has possession of it now. Scores at the buzzer, and they get one.
Well, coaches always say the first minute and the last minute of every period are critical. Well, now they've got momentum heading into the next frame. They got to carry it forward. He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Lincoln-Pinks has taken a 1-0 lead, and it could be much higher. They've had plenty of chances in this one.
Yeah, they've been the better team by far in this game. Multiple opportunities to score, but they've come up against a hot goaltender, and I think the messaging on the bench has changed in the latter half of this period. It's been getting bodies in front, take away the eyes of the goaltender.
Well, there you go. We played 40 minutes. Final chance for the coaches to push their messages home, and we'll see the third period coming up in just a matter of moments. you're having a great night. 2 periods down, 1 more to go, and they're ready to drop the puck here on period number 3. Well, the moment of truth for both teams here as we are underway in the third. All right, Cheryl, how do you sum up what we've watched so far tonight?
The Commandos coaches can't be happy with the performance of their team tonight here, James. I mean, there has been no secondary effort. They haven't won the battles, they haven't competed, and as a result, they haven't had the puck on their stick. They've got to figure it out, try to push, have some urgency in this third period.
Passes over to Bruns. Rocks him. Francis got possession of the puck. Moves it quickly over to Michael. And that's off a stick. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Gaining momentum in the offensive end. Into the middle. And that's stopped. Francis got a hold of the puck. Takes the feed. He grabs the puck here at the point. And it's turned aside by Alexander.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Oh, the score! And that's back-to-back goals!
Well, nothing like switching momentum and putting your opponent on their heels than getting 2 in a row, back-to-back. Here they come. I'd like to call this a quiet shot, James. What that means is the goaltender can't see it. So he's listening for it, and it buzzes right by him because he cannot catch up to it, can't find it with his eyes, and can't find it with his body.
Stopped with ease.
Alexander's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
Takes the feed. Francis got it in their own zone. Quick pass to Bruns. He says, let's get physical on that play. Slides it across to Olmquist. Fires it on net. Just gets enough to keep it out.
Alexander's faced a high volume of shots from all different areas in their zone. I mean, his team has hung him out to dry, James. It needs to change, or it's going to be a shelling.
Slides it up to Greco. Bruns carries the puck in his own zone. And he's knocked off the puck there. Takes the puck behind the net. On the attack along the boards. Denies him. He got all of it. Passes on over to Walker. Lincoln has possession of the puck. Redirected off a stick. Moves it to Michael. Slides it on over to Walker.
The Shadows have played extremely well within their systems tonight. They've been defensively structured and they've been layered in their own zone, and now they're protecting the shutout. You know that their tenders made some saves. They've seen everything, but it's really great when you can get the big bad zero at the end of the game.
Lincoln gets the puck near the boards.
Walker's moving pretty slowly out there, really looks shaken up.
From the point, looks to make something happen. Lincoln will try to make something happen here in the offensive zone. Francis looking to break out. Picks up the puck. Look at this from an awkward spot. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Lincoln is trying to protect the lead here late in this third period after dominating in the offensive departments tonight. And they take possession after the defensive zone faceoff. The Shadows move the puck in the defensive zone. Slides it over to Greco. Play is called for offside.
Well, he's been around it all night long and finally converts after multiple opportunities in this game. You gotta like the dynamic element to his game, his ability to use his hands to get to the net here, James, but finally is able to convert. You can see that frustration just leaves him right now in his body language.
And the goaltender comes up with a piece of it to keep it out of the net.
Great positioning by the goaltender to redirect it to the corner, getting it out of danger.
From the left side, moves it up ahead. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. He got a little piece of that one. Grips it dead with the offside. Here in the late going of the frame, the Shadows are currently sitting in the driver's seat, leading 2-0. Less than 60 seconds left here in the final frame. Lincoln Pinks tries to break out from their own end. Quick feed to Almquist. The Shadows played along the boards. Handles it along the blue line. Puts it on net. Oh, an unbelievable stop by Alexander. Walker crossed the line and is on the attack now. Gains the zone from the right. Good hit to bump him off the puck. Almquist got it in the defensive end. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
Trying a nifty move when you have good hands. Sometimes it works, sometimes you get denied, and that's what happened there.
And he takes the feed. Here's the chance to clear the puck from his own end. Comes up with a steal. And that'll close the book on this one as the final horn sounds. I really like their effort in this EASHL challenge. I mean, they